We have so many wonderful sponsors. Here's a sponsor spotlight with Coastal Comfort. We're here with one of our newest Delmarva Home Show sponsors. This is Lacey Coleman. She's the president of Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Lacey, thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me.
On the set today. So, women-owned HVAC company, locally owned. Me and Satara are pretty familiar with being a two-woman powerhouse running this Delmarva Home Show. How does it feel to kind of be in charge of this business?
I love it, honestly. There's been some challenges over the years, kind of being one of few women in the HVAC industry, but I love it, actually. So it's a lot of fun.
And your dad started this company in 2005, and then he just wanted to be an entrepreneur, right? And kind of learn this. And then you came on in 2008 and started learning under your dad. What was that like?
Yeah, so my dad had over 20 years, working for other companies and was out in the field, and then got to the point in his career where he wanted to, start his own company. So I was in college at the time studying business. So I was working full time and going to school full time. And I really just started to help him out, kind of in the office, answering phones, scheduling appointments. And I could bring my oldest daughter with me at the time. So really for me, it was out of convenience. I really had wanted to be in the business, but for me personally, I actually had a plan of going more like corporate retail. Was where I had spent, a couple of years since I was 16, getting a job working in retail. So that was kind of where I saw my path going. So then I joined my dad, just kind of started learning really the basics, filing, answering phones. Back then, invoices were on paper, so then I would have to manually type them into the computer. But that was really the best thing for me, because that's also how I learned, kind of putting together different diagnostics and how the equipment worked, just reading a lot of the technician notes. And from there, I decided that I actually really loved it and I wanted to stay and help. And eventually I bought the business and have grown it to what we know it as today.
You've expanded it, which is just awesome. I mean, that's such a cool story. What types of services do you guys offer?
Your typical heating and air conditioning. So we provide installation replacement. So if you have a system that's aging or broken down and it's time to consider replacement, we can definitely take care of that for you. If you have an addition or a space that you want to finish off and you want to add on a system with new ductwork, or maybe explore a ductless option, we do those as well. And then of course we offer service, repair, and then maintenance as well. And then we do some geothermal. We also do gas boilers and gas tankless water heaters as well.
A little bit of everything.
Yes.
And what types of, what areas do you service?
So we have an office here in Salisbury, and then we also have an office in Frankfort, Delaware. So those we're based out of, where our guys come and go. But we service all of Sussex County, all of Wycomico, Dorchester, Worcester, Talbot. I'm probably Somerset. So I think it's like 6 or 7 counties. We're going into Caroline County as well. So yeah, it's pretty much a 30-mile radius from Salisbury, give or take a little bit. Yeah.
And the weather, Lacey, we've known on Delmarva it can be a little crazy. So with this ever-changing weather, some people are looking for certain services.
Yeah. So as we know, this year we had a really kind of more extreme winter than maybe we've had in a decade or so. Sometimes I think we're spoiled here with mild winters, which is really nice. I'm not a fan of snow personally, but this winter was really, really crazy. And then we seemed to switch to spring and we got to enjoy some really, really warm days. And then, now it's cooling off again. So in our area, weather can be pretty unpredictable at times. And so I think it's good just to have your system always prepared for what's to come. So having it maintained twice a year doesn't have to be in March or April, and then October, November. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but as long as you have a qualified, trained technician coming out, checking it, making sure your filters are clean, your coils are clean, just going over the overall safety and operational effects, then we can make sure that it's ready to handle whatever's coming, whether it's going to be a 95-degree day, or I guess we had a couple weeks ago, we started at 80 in the morning, we had snow by 4 p.m. So, just making sure that your system can cover that spread in one day as well.
And those maintenance things and having someone come out a couple times a year, that helps the longevity though of
Absolutely.
the system.
Yeah, so your HVAC system is just, I think the auto industry has done a really good job of kind of educating consumers on how important it is to have your oil changed and, different routine maintenances every 3,000, 6,000, whatever it is for your particular car. But for your heating and air conditioning system, it's the same. Now, there's not, any fluids or oil that need to be changed, but there are filters, there's coils that need to be cleaned, drains that need to be cleared. That's a big one. If you don't have your drain cleared out and it has, or the safeties aren't working or you don't have safeties installed, it can cause a massive, backup and leak. And we see it all the time every year, where water is coming through ceilings and creating a lot of damage. It's not only for the operational side of things, but it could also save you a few $1,000s in drywall repairs.
Right. It gives you other problems, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So scheduling those maintenances is really important. How can people get in contact with you guys to do that?
Yeah, so they can visit us at our website, coastalcomfort.com. They can call or text 410-742-1435. And then in Delaware, they can call 302-629-4700. We're also on all social media as well.
Yeah, and you guys have a great website.
Thank you.
Plenty of services and things there. They can even fill out a contact form.
Yep, you can actually request an appointment there as well. You can fill out the contact form. You can also, there's another schedule now, and you can request an appointment, and then our team will reach out really quickly. The girls in the office are incredible. They're on it, truly. So you'll hear back pretty quickly, and they'll get you set up and confirm with that appointment.
And Lacey, if people are interested in starting fresh, they need a new system, you guys offer financing options.
Yes, and right now, spring is a great time to prepare for the upcoming heat wave that we know is inevitable. So right now, we do have an option where if you're looking to replace your system, you can get up to $1,900 in instant rebates and 0% finance for 60 months or 5 years. Most of the time we're installing and have kind of aligned our partnership with is Carrier, and this is only the second time they've done that in the 15 years that we've been a CFAD dealer. So the first time was back in the fall. So this is a great opportunity to save a lot of money and really get the system that you deserve for your home.
And the time is now, okay? Do it now while this deal's going on.
Now through, I think it's like June 15th or so. So yeah, give us a call now. We're booking, a couple weeks out, and then as the weather changes over more consistently, all the HVAC companies get pretty busy.
Gonna be busy. Okay, so you guys have some wonderful awards that you've been given and some great Google reviews as well. Talk about what that means to you and some of those awards too.
Yeah, so we have actually, talking about Carrier, we've earned their President's Award 7 times, and it's only about 10% of Carrier dealers, authorized dealers earn that each year. So we're really, really proud of that, to be one of the top 10% of Carrier dealers in the nation, at least 7 times. So our Google reviews, everything, so my dad, kind of taking it back to 2005, one of the reasons why he wanted to go in business for himself is because he wanted to make sure that he had a company that was honest, fair, delivering excellent customer service. And from that, those same foundations, I've been able to take that, still instill those every day as we continue to grow. And it is our top of the mind awareness. We talk about it all the time. I share the Google reviews back with my team, especially if it mentions their name, and we love it. Sometimes, they get rewarded for that. And it's how we kind of, it's the pulse of the company. We really celebrate those, and if my team earns them, then we want to celebrate.
That's awesome. Lacey, thank you so much.
Of course.
It's been so great learning about this company. I can't wait for our partnership to continue throughout the year.
Thank you so much for having me.